How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 95 of my Cricket 19 career mode. Today we have got the final test in this 4-match series of our tour of South Africa. We've won the first 3, so we're hoping to finish it off with a nice win to finish to end the series 4-0. A nice little whitewash. If you did miss the end of the last episode, we did actually get called up for the 2020 series, so I believe that is just 3 games. Yeah, 3 games after the ODI series, which will be the episode after this one. But anyway, introduction out of the way, and let's just get straight into it. And if you are looking forward to today's episode, please do be sure to leave a like on the video. That'll be absolutely fantastic, and subscribe to the channel if you are not already, as once again I will change the stadium. I'm going to be using, which one was it? Old Wanderers. I know there's New Wanderers, but we're going with Old Wanderers in Johannesburg today. And let's just get straight into it. Right, here we are at Old Wanderers down in Johannesburg. Once again, an unchanged lineup for ourselves and South Africa as far as I can tell. So let's just get ourselves down for the toss. Let's find out if we're going to be having a bat or a ball first today. Right, out into the middle, we've called tails, and as we all know, tails never fails. The coin is up, it comes down. Is it going to be tails? It is indeed tails. We've won the toss. It's a hard standard pitch. It's probably more of a bat first kind of day. So let's see, we're going to have a bowl first, as always. Oh, this pitch is looking a little bit dirty, a little bit worn down, but nice and atmospheric. I do quite like that, actually. I do quite like that. I guess that's why they probably moved out of the stadium and made a new one. Right, out we come. Let's see. 1 wicket down as we are coming into bat. Let's have a little look and see what the situation is. 4 over... Oh, no. The run rate's 4. 9 overs in, 36 for 1. It is Markram that is gone. Only just gone. And Hendricks and Hart, the 2 men at the crease. Start off with a single. Oh, hello. Hendricks is gone. And South Africa now are 2 down with the cock has been brought to the crease. But 2 pretty early wickets fallen now for South Africa. Just 13 overs in, they've already 2 down, so it does not bode particularly well for them. But we just need to build on this good start that we have had and look to capitalise on South Africa's apparent inability to actually bat. And we just need to hope that the cock doesn't perform like he did in the last game. And hopefully we can get him nice and early, because after starting off the series pretty slowly, he's been a bit of a problem for us. We've had a real struggle getting him out, and he's gone on to score some very, very big scores. So the sooner we can get him out of here, the better. Right, into my 5th over here. I'm 0 for 7. Absolutely nothing has happened. So, yeah, just a little update as to what's been going on. Hart is 4 off of 32. So, it's been going pretty slow. It is safe to say the cock been moving on a little bit quicker. 16 off of 18. But yeah, basically so far, absolutely nothing has happened whilst I've been bowling. So that was actually the last over in that spell, and I got taken off for a fair while, about 12 overs or so, and I come back. South Africa, 1 wicket has fallen. Hart, the man who was barely coming along at all, is gone. Cars is in. De Kock is on 43 off of 58 balls. It's another good performance for him so far in South Africa, 119 for 3, so not too bad. I suppose they'll be relatively pleased with it after their slow start with a couple of wickets falling. They've kind of come back a little bit, thanks mainly to Quinton de Kock. Oh, there we go, what a ball. Cars is clean bowled. The googly has done him. Did he get a little bit of bat on it? No bat on it whatsoever, just played down the wrong line. The googly's done him. It's gone inside his bat and it's clipped right on the top of off stump, and he is on his way back to the pavilion. And we have struck for the first time in this match. Bryden Cars gone, bowled Jakefog it for 9. And it brings Ackerman in to the crease. Right, so back with another little update. Yeah, third spell now bowling. not much has happened really still, apart from that one wicket that I got. But South Africa are now 5 down. Another wicket fell in the time that I was off. De Kock is still in. He's past his 50. South Africa 160 for 5 off of 47.1. And I am 1 for 16. Make that 1 for 20 off of my 11.2 overs. Now as a dreadful ball, and it got what it deserved. But yeah, not really happening in this game of no real close chances. It's just been very much up and down, the odd single here and there, a few defensive shots, but apart from that, yeah, it's been pretty dull all in all. You can tell it's the final game of the series. You can tell that we've already got it wrapped up. Because, yeah, well, there's not really much going on. A bit of rotation in the side would have been nice, give maybe a few of the fringe players the opportunity to kind of come in and make a name for themselves. And also, add in a few extra bowlers, so I don't have to bowl 30 overs in innings. But it is what it is. Hopefully, I'll be captain sooner rather than later. We don't have to worry about it for too much longer. Oh, that is big. De Kock is obviously getting sick. Getting sick of things. He wanted to move this score on a little bit quicker, and that is another 4 for De Kock. He's moved on to 74 now. He is an absolute pain at the minute. And that's actually a really nicely guided shot, and they're going to get at least one. They're going to come back for the second. It could be a risky one, and he's made it. Oh, he's edged it. But it falls into a gap, and they actually sneak on through for a single. We've not really found the edge much so far this game in our 16.3 overs. And that's the first real one of memory. And it didn't go anywhere for us. It's been a frustrating game so far, or frustrating innings for myself. Very little to work with, and well, not really looked like taking very many wickets at all. As De Kock now he's just taking the mick, isn't he? And they get he only gets a single out of that anyway, so not too shabby. Could have been a lot worse. Oh hello. I've just noticed De Kock is gone. I didn't even clock it. I was halfway through bowling a ball, and I realised that De Kock is no longer at the crease. I was wondering why I was back over the wicket for a left-hander. It's because Rabada is in. De Kock is gone. South Africa now 6 down. De Kock, the danger man so far. So hopefully we can stop the rest of these batsmen from doing anything, as that is a risky single direct hit, and he would have been gone. So unfortunate. Right, so we are now at tea on day 1, and as you can see, South Africa 196 for 6, not their greatest performance, but after a poor start they fought back fairly well. Mainly De Kock fought back fairly well, 77 off 135 balls, and it's currently Bavuma and Rabada at the crease on 19 and 2 respectively. But let's get ourselves down for the evening session, as we have actually been taken off, and I believe one wicket did fall in between spells for ourselves, and it is Bavuma that has gone, I believe. Felakweyu and Rabada, the two batsmen that are in, as Felakweyu pulls that one away first up, and they're going to get at least one. They thought about the 2, but decided against it. What? Are you joking me? Are you actually taking the piss? How on earth has that just happened?
They run 4. Superb effort.
Oh, hello. That is not far off. No, he's not going to give it. I'm going to challenge it. I think it might have just been maybe a little bit too high, a little bit too far outside. Well, it already tells us there that the impact isn't going to be outside off. Pitch outside off. Impact outside off. And then wickets only just missing. It was worth a challenge, but unfortunately it was not to be. A good ball, to be fair. Hopefully got Felakweyu in a little bit of a pickle, and after seeing how close that was, he may just have to go a little bit more conservative to prevent anything like that happening in the future. As he clips that one away down towards fine leg-ish. They go for 2 and they just about make it. Oh, 8 down now for South Africa. Rabada is gone and McCurr is at the crease. Good stuff, fellow bowlers. The rest of the team putting in a decent bit of work for us today. So we've only managed to pick up 1 wicket so far, which is unusual for us. But you know what? It's nice to let the rest of the bowlers have something to do for once. As how on earth has that got through that gap there? My God, what a ball! We are really struggling to get these last couple of wickets here. I've actually just been taken off for about 5 overs. Not really sure why. It's just taken me off for such a short spell of time when the new ball. Wait, bear in mind this is with the new ball as we've passed 80 overs. But South Africa 274 for 8, and these two are proving really, really annoying. I've bowled 25 overs so far. I've got 1 wicket for 54 runs. It's just been boring. There's no other way to put it. It has been boring. There's been nothing of interest to show apart from a wicket and a couple of 4s. And yeah, that's just how it's been. Oh dear, what has happened here? That's going to be a wide ball. Oh my God. That's the most interesting thing that's happened all game, pretty much. My God. Oh, hello. That was quick. Ollie Stone take 2 quick wickets right at the end there. And the South African innings is done with. Right at the end of the day as well. 89 overs, all out for 277. As you can see, Stone got Felakweyu LBW, and then got Ngidi bowled on just his second ball. So let's get ourselves out there with the bat and see what we can do. Right, out we come to bat, and let's see how we respond to South Africa's score. Not a bad, definitely a good way to start things off. And well, we're not far off already as we come out to bat. Let's just have a little look. 234 for 4 leaves us 43 runs behind. Who's the big scorers? Patel got 126. Oh, Belgium 72. And I'm joined at the crease by Allsop. 7 for Allsop. 59.5 overs in. Felakweyu is the man who is bowling. So we're going to glance it into the leg side. And we actually will pick up a run here. Could push for the second, but I'm not going to bother. And well, stole the strike for the next over with a nice little single to start things off. Not too shabby. Oh, found the gap quite nicely off Ackerman's bowling. And it's actually going to beat out the field, and that's going to go all the way for 4. My goodness, I was not expecting that at all. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Oh, same gap as before, but this time the fielder does get to it. We're just going to take a single this time round. Oh, that is crunched through extra cover, but unfortunately it's not nearly got the legs to go all the way for 4, so we'll just pick up a nice little 2 there off of the bowling of Ackerman. So we now just trail by 23 runs, getting closer and closer to taking a nice first innings lead, as that has got to be a wide ball, surely. Yes, it is. Now we only trail by 22. Oh my goodness. Oh no. What has happened there? Just completely played down the wrong line, and it's just smashed straight into my middle stump. And, well, we're on our way back to the pavilion, just 11. We've been disappointing with the bat all series, really. Apart from that one game where we got about 89. But, yeah, disappointing. But fortunately, the rest of the team are putting in the work. Over 400, nearly not far off 450 there, I don't think. South Africa now 61 for 2. So a little look at the scorecard. We finished on 445, 69 for Pepper. Also went on to get 54. And Jeremy Lawler, the tail ender, got himself a half century. and Markram and Quinton de Kock are still in for South Africa, who trail by 107 runs. And let's hope we can put in a little bit better of a bowling performance than we did in the first innings, and hopefully get ourselves a few more wickets. That would be absolutely ideal. Hopefully we can skittle these South African batsmen nice and quickly. Oh, what has happened there? He's gone for a big shot and he's just edged it into his pad, and absolute pandemonium. No idea what was going on there. Nothing came of it, as they're gonna get at least 2 here because there is no man in close in the mid wicket area, and 2 more runs from Markram, moving him on to 40. Oh, that is big from Markram, and that is going to be 4, and that is actually going to bring up his half-century. Oh dear, 52 off of 63 balls. He's coming along pretty quickly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was not ideal, to say the least. Right, so we got taken off after bowling 5 overs. And Hendricks has gone. I think it was Markram, sorry, has gone. South Africa now 132 for 3. De Kock still at the crease on 39, and he's joined by Kars, who is currently on 12. South Africa just trail by 36 now, and well, we've got ourselves a wicket. Our first wicket of the innings. A very, very fine inside edge from Kars, and it's just clipped off of his leg and it's gone through to the keeper for a nice easy take. And well, South Africa, well, I was just talking about how they were 3 down, they are now 4 down, and Ackerman is out to bat after our first wicket of the innings, our second wicket of the match. And hello, this is dangerous. And why have I what right, just look at this. If it had stood me behind the wickets, right, if it had done what would have been smart, right, it would have stood me behind the wickets, you know. At least, if I know the ball wasn't going to hit the wickets, but on the chance that it was going to hit the wickets, stand me behind it. Because if that was going on to hit the wickets and I've stood in front of them, I've just stopped to run out. Absolutely ridiculous, but Ackerman's got himself through for 2 runs. Oh, come on. What a ball. Ackerman nicks it through to the keeper, and he takes a nice easy catch. And oh, he's gone in for the kiss again. Bloody hell. He was excited. Oh, should I appeal it, Quinton? Should I appeal it? No, don't appeal it, Colin. That was the thickest edge you will ever see in your life. And Folkes takes a nice easy grab, and Colin Ackerman gone for 7. Caught behind by Ben Folkes, and South Africa now 5 wickets down in this innings. And they're starting to falter just a little bit. Oh, and that is big from De Kock. And that is going to be 4, and that's going to put him just 2 runs shy of yet another half-century. He is really carrying this South African team in these last few games, as they now only trail by 11 runs. So definitely going to send ourselves back into bat, but I'm still confident that we'll be able to finish this innings up with a target of 150 or less. Oh, I've just realised South Africa now only trail by just 2 runs. De Kock has managed to get himself his 50, and Bavuma's on 12 off of 17. Not a bad start from him. South Africa 166 for 5. Right, so we got taken off briefly, and South Africa now have a lead of 20, 188 for 5. We weren't off for very long. We were only off for a few overs, but yeah, no wickets fell in between. De Kock now nicely on 64 runs off of 89 deliveries, and Bavuma on 21. So they're putting together a decent little partnership of these two, and well, we need to come in and break it as soon as possible, please. Oh, Bavuma with a fine little nick there through to Ben Folkes. And we were talking about it just over ago. We needed to break this partnership, and it is broken. They're surely not going to review it. No, they're not. Quite clear nick from Bavuma, and Ben Folkes takes the catch as we pick up our 3rd wicket of the innings. Bavuma gone for 30. You absolutely love to see it. And in comes Rabada. Let's see if we can get him nice and early. Had some lovely edges behind so far. Can we make it another one? Ooh, very early playing that shot. And we've seen in the past where those nice early shots come in. And, well, they get nicked behind. Oh, he's edged it into his pad. Oh, no, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, we finally got Jakefog to mistime a shot and play one poorly. But he's got away because it's smashed into himself. Oh, another South African wicket has fallen. And they're starting to collapse just a little bit. Felakweyu now out to bat. South Africa with a lead of 36, 204 for 7. I was saying I was pretty confident that we would be going into it with a target of 150 or less. And, well, I'm even more confident in that statement now. But we need to get Jakefog as soon as possible. And I think it's pretty much lights out for South Africa. Thank you and good night. Oh, this is risky. This is risky. Oh, the animation is so slow. Oh, Felakweyu would have been an absolute goner there if it didn't take Ben Folkes so long to actually take the bails off of the stump. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Felakweyu's gone all around it and it's just clipped the top of his off stump. And it's knocked the bails off and we've claimed our 4th wicket of the innings. Felakweyu bowled for 14. Get yourself off, my son. I've actually only just been brought back on for a new spell and that was my very, very first ball. So, well, you absolutely love to see it. Absolute scene. South Africa now 8 down with a lead of just 73. And how has that missed the stumps? Oh my god. Oh, an edge. But it just drops very short of the slit. Oh, he's edged it and the keeper's put it down. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. At least I think he's edged it. Let me just double check the replay here. I believe he got a little nick on it. It sounded like he did. But I can't really tell. Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. Maybe my ears are deceiving me. Really cannot tell. It is very, very close. It looks... I don't know. I'm sure I heard an edge, but maybe it was the sound of it clipping off of Folkes' gloves. Oh, well, Jakefog has finally passed his century, moves on to 106. But more importantly, Makura's finally got himself a run. He's struggled so far, bless him. He's struggled. Oh, hello. Hello, what has happened there? Oh, God. It's one of their... It's a pretty broken wicket, is that, if you ask me. Yeah, there is absolutely no way that the ball bounces like that off of an inside edge downward onto his leg. And then Ben Folkes has teleported across the fucking wicket to take the catch. And that is our 5 for with a wicket that I'm... No, that's not the wicket that I wanted to get a 5 for with. Can we just get Ngidi and, you know, just get a real wicket, and then I can say that that is an acceptable 5-wicket haul, please. Oh, there we go. Inside edge on to his leg stump. And the South African innings is over. That is 6 wickets for me. Only one of them being a pretty terrible wicket for once. And 5 of them being pretty acceptable wickets, if you ask me. As that is South Africa all out for 261. Look at that. I got, what, 6 of the final 7 wickets? My goodness. Absolutely unbelievable stuff for myself. And South Africa with a lead of just 93. A nice small target for us to chase down. So hopefully we don't struggle too much. Come on, boys. No wickets have fallen as of yet. And we chase it down with 8 wickets left to spare. England win by 8 wickets. I have got myself another man of the match, and that brings the end to a good series for England. A nice 4-0 win over South Africa. Right, well, that is where I am actually going to finish off today's episode. Actually, before I do have it, I'm going to see what's the lineup like for the one-dayers. Finn, Anderson, Pepper, Travaskis, Sibley, myself. I don't know if Travaskis is a bowler or Michael I think we've only got 4 bowlers again, possibly. Maybe not even 4 bowlers, maybe only even 3 bowlers for the one-dayers. My goodness. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, that is where I am going to finish off today's episode. Will we be back in the next episode for the ODIs? Probably we'll play all 3 of them. Of our tour of South Africa. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please do be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.